Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today was a little experiment, which is something I'm always doing in the kitchen. It turned into a delicious taco casserole, kind of like a layered dip, but casserole form. It was an amazingly quick dish, and it smells absolutely delicious, so let's go ahead and give it a taste. I want to get all of those layers, all that cheese. Oh. Mm. 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 Whoa. Yeah. Happy dance, definitely. Woo! Every layer is distinct and full of flavor, and those flavors are just coming together and singing a happy little song in my mouth, and I'm definitely not mad at it. This was, if I do say so myself, a successful experiment. It is amazingly delicious. It would be a really amazing party dip, but I am also going to just enjoy it as a casserole and eat it like this. So, keep watching. See how this experiment came together. Make it for your next party. Impress your friends. Okay, y'all, let's get going on this little experiment I'm going to call taco casserole. Like many of my recipes, it was born out of necessity. I went into my cupboard or my pantry and I just had a bunch of random ingredients left over from other recipes. Like I bought too much and I had extra, or I was going to make a recipe and went a different direction. For whatever reason, I had a collection of random items in my pantry. I decided to throw them all together and make something out of them. And so what I've come up with is taco casserole. And our first step is to get our 2 cans of vegetarian refried beans into the bottom of our baking dish, which I've done. Look at that. Looks like a delicious refried bean cake. It's a 9x13 baking dish. We've got that lined. We also have our oven preheating to 350 degrees. So the next step, on top of our delicious refried beans, we're going to be putting some sour cream. Mine looks a little pink. What's that about? This is the spicy sour cream that I made in my butternut squash enchilada video, which I will link below. And that's what we're using for this one too. So we're just going to spoon an even layer on top of our beans. Okay, so that's what the sour cream and beans should look like. It's kind of like a layered dip, and you could definitely eat it like a dip, but I'm going to eat it more like a casserole. But it's looking like a dip. Next, we're going to do some avocado spread. It's not technically guacamole, it's just avocados. You could do guacamole if you wanted. I know this looks a little bougie buying the pre-packaged avocados. But that's actually all I have available right now because it's winter in North Dakota, so getting fresh avocados here is a pain, but when we do get them in winter, they're not great. So I have to buy the smashed avocado, and that's all it is. Get a good view there. It's not guacamole, it's just 100% avocados squished up. So we're going to do a layer of avocado on top of our sour cream. Okay, this is what it should look like after your avocado. Now, that's definitely an optional step. I'm not even sure it's going to work, but you can be guaranteed that I'm still going to upload it, even if it's a failure, because that's what cooking is about. Trying. It's actually really pretty. It kind of looks like a painting. Pretty proud of myself. Next, we're going to be adding our taco meat. This is the same recipe for taco meat that I used in my taco series, so I will link that down below. We're just going to do an even layer of the meat. Okay, that's what it looks like with the meat on top. Next layer, cheese. Let's smother that thing in some cheese. Okay, there's what it looks like with the cheese. It's going to go into our 350 degree oven for 10 minutes, and then we're going to come back together and go to the next step. Okay guys, it's been 10 minutes and our delicious little casserole is super fragrant and cheesy and bubbly and ready to go to the next step. We have a can of sliced black olives. We're going to just put that on top. That's what she looks like with the olives. Now, at this stage with the olives, you could also do tomatoes or jalapenos or any other like fresh produce you like on your tacos normally. I'm just doing what I had in my pantry and refrigerator, so that's what I had. So nothing else for me. Next, we're going to crumble some tortilla chips. I'm using these. If you've never had these, try them. They are delicious. I get them at Sam's, but I'm sure they're available at other stores. I've just always gotten them at Sam's. They're red quinoa chia. They're super delicious. So what you're gonna do, you're just going to take your chips and crumble them. I like still pretty big chunks. I don't want like chip dust, so about that size. And you're just gonna put a few on top. Okay, that's what that looks like. We're gonna pop it back into the oven for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we'll come back together. Okay, y'all, that was 5 minutes and she is done. It smells super amazing. It smells like tacos. Now, like I said, you could definitely do this as a dip, but I'm going to try and serve it up like a casserole. So thanks for being here, guys. That's all for this one. This was really fun and super, super quick. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next foodie adventure. Oh, I switched hats. I just randomly switched hats halfway through.